It took such a long time to craft my plan for the next 9 weeks. See, look at this. We had week 1, get back on the treadmill and start doing cardio again. And then week 2, which was to get back in the gym and raise the intensity. And then wait, nope, not that one. The problem is that I'm losing way too much weight right now. In the last 7 days, I've lost over 10 pounds and got rid of every single piece of inflammation in my body. And right now, I weigh less than what I did when I started my water cut to be on stage last time. Problem is that I look better right now than I did when I was on stage. I had no shoulder lines when I was on stage last time. And right now I'm fully hydrated and we still have 8 weeks left. And so this means that we have to go from week 1 all the way to week 5 of my plan, which is to evaluate how I'm responding to the new peptides, which is crazy well apparently. This week started off absolutely beautifully and I got this massive box in the mail. And it was my entire peptide stack for the entire show, except for one of them. So what did I add or remove to lose this 10 pounds in 7 days? So I completely stopped eating the veggies that I was pretty much addicted to, but realized that they were causing a lot of inflammation in my body, and that just so happens to be bean sprouts and bok choy. So now for veggies, I only eat cucumbers, romaine lettuce, and an astronomical amount of spinach. And then I added a new peptide, and to be very honest with you all, I was incredibly skeptical about this one. Well, needless to say, not anymore. 5-amino-1-MQ. And this stuff absolutely melts. So I'm taking 150 milligrams split into 3 doses across the day. And I have to be honest, when I first saw these little red pills, I was a little bit sketched out that I was about to enter the matrix. But damn, not only did I feel like I had a bunch more energy, but my metabolism kicked up and I started burning so much fat. So I started taking this one about 2 weeks ago. It's about a week to kick in, and oh my God, did it ever. And on top of that, part of the absolute God tier delivery that I got in the mail, I received my N80+. And I knew that if you combined that 5-amino-1-MQ with the N80+, it would create this absolute powerhouse of fat burning. So these are my weigh-ins for this week. Look at this weight fluctuation. That's not good. And so what does that mean? That means that I have to start protecting my muscles as soon as possible. Because if I lose too much weight too fast, I'm going to end up victim weight. And that can't happen because the cutoff for summer shredding is 200 pounds to be in the super heavy weights for bodybuilding. I want to be with the big boys on stage. We all know that when you start losing weight too fast, a lot of that will actually be lean muscle tissue. So that means that we're going to have to introduce one specific compound that is going to protect my muscle while I lose this weight as fast as I am. And maybe even grow them, because last time I took this, we learned that I am a hyper responder and it went crazy. I don't know why I took the time to do that. I'm literally out, but IGF-1 LR3. I'm literally getting it in the shipment in the mail today, so I'll be starting right away. See, IGF-1 is the most anabolic compound in the human body. Not only does it actually help with increasing the speed of fat loss, it actually helps protect your muscles while you do that, to retain your strength, the size, and in my case, actually probably even grow them a little bit. And now we are going to talk about something that is a little bit more personal. I get a lot of the comments that I have these great genetics and that I should try to pursue bodybuilding because I might have a good chance at one day going pro. But the truth is that I have absolutely zero desire to chase a pro card or bodybuilding after this. I've wanted to do a bodybuilding show ever since I was in high school, and I remember the first time I saw the picture of Phil Heath in the magazines and thought, wow, I want that one day. And to be frank, I do honestly think that I might actually have the genetics to go pro and compete in opens one day. My life will be complete the day that I hear Greg Doucette say that I have super elite genetics. I mean, look at this picture of when I was just 19. I already looked like a brick shithouse. But there is just one thing about going pro that I'm so incredibly not willing to do. See, ask me this exact same question 1 year ago when I looked like this, and the answer would have been drastically different. There's a reason why I keep saying that the new Simon would not hang out with the old Simon if ever they met. See, since losing all of this weight, I want to live a good and a long life. I want to experience things, try new things, go outside for a walk, and even maybe one day have kids. And because I do have Crohn's disease, I already have to take very strong medication and it's very toxic to my liver. And the truth of the matter is that I am very aware after having many conversations with top level pros about the reality of the sport. It's the drugs. The amount of drugs that I would have to take to be competitive would most likely also be the same amount of drugs that would eventually kill me. And I used to make all these jokes about how I didn't really care if I died before I was 40. But see, back then my Crohn's was so bad and I was bleeding so much out of my butt that I've actually needed blood transfusions before. But not anymore. Everything's changed. I've found my new passion and my callings in life, and there's two of them. The first being chasing my childhood dream of having a successful YouTube channel. Please, for the love of God, subscribe. And two, well, helping others fix their lives by losing weight the way that I did. And so with this newfound passion, I've actually launched a one-on-one coaching service just last week. Link in the bio. And I even have a more active than ever 90-day weight loss challenge program. And my 90-day weight loss challenge has actually helped so many people already take the first steps into fixing their lives. And on top of that, I'm literally going to the States next week for a full week just to film a bunch of YouTube content. Thank you for being here during the start of this journey, and I cannot wait to see what's in store. So every week we're gonna do a quick physique check. But until then, next week we will evaluate to see how I responded to the IGF-1 LR3, and spoiler alert, Will Tennyson's gonna be in the video.